Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN, and today we've got an Arsenal fan coming up with another weird take. Arsenal could beat Real Madrid 10-0. Let's get straight into it, caramba.
Ready to be slapped up by my team, Real Madrid, in the Champions League. Can't even beat a Wi-Fi PSWD team. You will need to understand how to play with the big boys.
Okay, all right then. So when we beat Real Madrid 10-0, what are you going to say?
Big up Ty, man. I knew it would be him. I knew it would be him. Anyone else I'd be shocked.
Everyone else at Arsenal, the honest.
Oh my gosh. Are you guys playing Real Madrid?
No, we're not. He's just saying that we can beat Real Madrid. I don't know what it's based off.
Fair enough. You know, if it was anybody else, I'd be surprised. But I know how Ty walks into all of these games. Fair enough. Mad.
I'm sick and tired of this crap, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, these man, where's this overconfidence coming from? When we beat the MLS All-Stars, we're the best team in the world. These Phillies that keep coming up with the same crap. When we got packed out by Man United, and Man United, this fan base don't rate, apparently got the best young coach in the world, the best young team in the world. Project Youth is banging. Phase 4, Phase 5, whatever you want to call it. Why is it only, it's only a preseason game when we lose against Man United? These men want to overhype MLS All-Stars. Sorry, when the season starts, are we playing MLS All-Stars or are we playing Man United? And Man United, apparently...
Bro, I heard the MLS All-Stars had 6 attackers and 110. One of my mates told me that, and I just thought, what the fuck kind of formation is that going to be? Or how cohesive are they? Like, I remember some of my guys were saying Wrexham would have a good go against them, but that's because they'd have a cohesive system. That's just 11 man you put together to have a little joke match. That don't mean anything.
It's the first game of preseason, bro. I thought preseason's only preseason. Don't panic, guys. Don't panic. When we lost to Man United, don't panic. That's toxic and negative. But when
I'm going to say is if preseason matters, Chelsea just won the Premier League. So please put some respect on my club. This is what it is. We just won an English Premier League trophy. So we ain't the jokers in 12th place anymore. We just come up like that. Pochettino like that as a trophy in the bag. We'll run it.
But surely it can't be done like that. You need a process. You need Project Youth. You need a young... Have you got the best looking Spaniard? Yeah? Have you got the best looking Argentinian at your club?
Maybe. Depends on what people think about Enzo, innit? Depends on them. I ain't going to judge, but go for it. Kepa, that guy pisses me off too much to ever look attractive. I need that guy gone immediately. If you find him attractive, you're standing him. You're standing him because he's not good at football. But I'm even at the point of we're getting Robert Sanchez, and he's probably better. He's their third choice goalkeeper, but he's probably better. I've seen people annoyed about that. I was annoyed initially, but all I've heard is he lost his old goalkeeping coach and it impacted him. And now we've got that goalkeeping coach. We think we can get something out of him. Go for it. If it's a cheap fee, or if you're smart and you use that as like you're going to overinflate the whole Sanchez deal to get Caicedo at a good amount to make yourself look like you haven't got fucked over, you do that too. Either way, get me a better goalkeeper than Kepa, and yeah, we don't need no process. Give me a season, and if Nicholas Jackson can ball out as well, we will be back in the top 4. As a bare minimum, we will be back in the top 4.
No excuses. Apparently, we're able, with this new manager and the signings already in, even though we don't have a world-class striker, we don't have rotation for Saka, we don't have a world-class deep line playmaker, we don't have a right back to switch with Ben White. It doesn't matter. Apparently, we can win 10-0 against Real Madrid. Okay, cool. You better win me the Champions League then. No excuses then, yeah?
You guys have to win a big trophy this season. It can't just be an FA Cup. You guys have to go for the league, and mad as pies, I'm not even sure you guys can do it. So you put yourself into a bad corner, because if the end of Arteta's contracts come up, 5 years, you haven't won the league title, you haven't won the Champions League, all you have is an FA Cup to your name. It's really happened other than you've brought Arsenal back to where Wenger had them. And then why did you sack him?
Exactly. Yeah, but that's toxic and negative, Lewis. That's toxic and negative. Yeah, the same fan base that they don't big up Poch. They don't bring up Brendan Rodgers. Both nearly men. But when you're a nearly man at Arsenal, flipping out, we need to erect a new statue. The next statue will be Arteta's. I wouldn't even be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
If you keep him for 10 years and he gets another few more cups or something, maybe. Because that would still be your most successful era in a while. You'd still be winning a decent amount of trophies.
What do you make of this one?
Arteta is constantly reinventing football and reinventing how we play. And it's the same with Ferguson. I've talked about them before. Ferguson used to do exactly the same thing. Every couple of seasons, he'd almost pull the team apart and reinvent it. What he's doing, he's not pulling it apart, but he's making more than subtle differences.
See, I would have agreed with that if he didn't just say Arteta's constantly revolutionizing football. You could have said Arsenal and it would have been like, fairs, you're not going anywhere with it, but fair enough. But you said football. What have Arsenal done, bro? What are you...
Bro, how is he going to... Hold on. Mikel Arteta is doing the inverted thing that Pep done and then went away from playing centre-backs in the full-back role and has been able to do the treble. What is Mikel Arteta doing that no other manager is doing, first of all? Second of all, how dare you compare him to Fergie when even our greatest manager ever, arguably is George Graham, but if you want to say Arsene Wenger, even he couldn't pip Fergie. What's he talking about? And Fergie would reinvent after having actually a winning team. This manager's got over 20 players into the club now. And since he's bringing all these new players, this filo da puta has won me nothing. This guy's the biggest bum I've ever seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Spanish Ole, the Spanish Lampard, bro. No difference. The only difference, these guys shaking their bum, these flipping VIDS da merda, overgassing this guy. Since he overhauled this squad, what has this filo da puta actually won? Nothing. Yeah, man's twerking for FA Cup. Yeah, twerking for FA Cup. Is man serious? This guy, since he's had his whole new squad, yeah, we couldn't judge him until he had his own whole new squad. 3-4 years, you've had over 700 million pounds. We're still going to be spending more money. Transfer window ain't closed. How is he reinvigorating football? What's he doing that's different? This guy's a B-tech, bro. Do you know what this guy is? Do you remember when you had Jose, yeah? And you went and got Villas-Boas? This guy's the Villas-Boas, bro. He's the Arsenal Villas-Boas, bro.
I see it. And you know what the maddest part is? The one thing that really, like, I writ him off on this was you have finally built a team that's good enough to contend for the league title, and now you are not taking the cup seriously for what? Like, do you not want your team to get used to winning? When Jose Mourinho was at Chelsea, what did he prioritize more than anything? The League Cups. Because you get that sense of winning early on, and then you build on that going to your title race. How are you playing B teams, C teams in cup games just to throw them out in the hope that you'll be better off in the title race? You should be better off in the title race anyway. That's the whole point of having a squad big enough. Or you should at least be trying to get more trophies under your belt. You've won one trophy.
I don't know how closely you watched us last season. We were struggling against Zurich. They were 9th in the Swiss league. 9th, bro. 9th. Just inject that for a sec. Yeah.
I wouldn't have watched that, but I can guess your team was a bag of shit. I can guess. I can tell it's an entire C team. You probably gave that Wanyeri kid a little debut and a run out as well. I bet Arteta wouldn't have taken that serious.
Bro, with the versatility squad, yeah? Versatile. I saw AFTV coming up now, once again, with, what did we learn in pre-season? Flexible squad, flexible and unpredictable. It's not unpredictable. We're playing inverted flipping Zinchenko at left back. We've got Jesus that drops in deep, that helps in the midfield, but can't score enough goals to win a Premier League against the Man City. What are we doing that's so revolutionary? Yeah, and then we got your boy as well. Now, when I saw you, I told you, bro, selling me that absolute bum Havertz, bro. That's going to do nothing. Yeah? They're going to do nothing.
Unpredictable.
The flipping German Harry Potter, that filo da puta ain't going to do nothing at my club. Wasting money, yeah? Thank you very much. You sold us the bumming Willian, the bumming David Luiz, Peter Cech when he was over the hill, and now we got Havertz. How's it unpredictable? What's this guy going to do?
I don't know. I do know. He's going to be a complete bag of shit for you guys. But again, thank you, because you've saved me years of heartache and frustration and probably my hairline going another 9 inches back than it already has done. So I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But you got a big problem on your hands, bro, because that guy has to start, and that guy is going to single-handedly ruin your title race. Because I don't know who you bench for him. That's worse. That's what I said to you last time. If you bench someone for him, you're benching someone who deserves to be in that position. Odegaard's better. Rice is better. Partey's better. Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, Jesus, you name it. So where do you play him? Where do you play him and what's the role for him? Because you don't spend 65 million on a bench warmer. You don't spend 65 million on a flop from your close rivals after flopping the title race. You don't do that unless you have a plan for him. So I am interested, but shit, I think it's already going to fail. I already think I've had 3 years of Chelsea's plan for him and involved him failing in every position that we tried to put him in. Striker, false nine, right wing, cam, centre mid. They all failed. All of them. So I don't know what he's going to try that we haven't tried. Going to try playing him in DM. Good
Apparently
luck.
he's a great header just because he's tall.
No. His other attributes are so shit, right? That's one of his better attributes and it looks better on him. That guy still misses headers for fun and still loses most of his aerial duels. So it's like the 1 in 10 that you'll get from him looks good. And because like 60% of his goal comp at Chelsea is headers, he looks like he's really good at heading the ball. No, he's just even worse with the ball at his feet. Even worse.
Well, look at what this Arsenal super fan has to say about your boy Havertz.
Oh.
Clinical Kai.
I'm skeptical of him, but I see the vision now. We played, he got fouled on the half line, and within a second, he was heading a ball in the box. That guy doesn't have a position. That guy, we'll put him down on paper as left center mid. He'll be in the box. He'll be on the left-hand side, wider than Martinelli, while Martinelli's tucked in. So you can't follow that guy. He's
not a good thing.
You don't hear about him. You don't hear him in the tabloids.
He's the next Muller.
That guy finds the net and he's always dangerous. Kai gives me those
That guy
vibes.
finds the net. What? He had the second highest big chances missed last season. What are you talking about? The guy, he's just said exactly what Man United fans are complaining about Mount doing right now, which is not sticking in your position and roaming into other players' positions. That's not a good attribute. That's a bad thing. Like, I don't know what he's just said 1 header, 1 goal. Wait till you see him get 10 headers in a row.
Bro, he missed a clear header, bro.
Why?
He missed the clear header against Man United, yeah? The one attribute these man, yeah, shaking their bum about. He had a clear header, yeah? Him, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, goes over the crossbar. I thought he's a great header of the ball. These men are going on like...
I understand it. Because they have to try and hype it up. I've seen everybody try to do it because I get it. He's joined. You might look stupid for the transfer already. You have to try and have something to fall back on to like make it look good. Yeah, I believe Arteta's got a plan. And yeah, he's going to do really well. Like it was Chelsea that held him back. Chelsea was scapegoating him, all this shit. Cool. Just watch. Just watch. Fine. I don't care because they said this about Willian, and within 3 games they were begging for Chelsea to take him back, and he was a free transfer. So cool. Chelsea United v Arsenal, 4th game of the season. I will be there. Both fan bases are going to be crying about both of those signings, and they're going to outstink each other on the same pitch because they both have to start. I will be there. I'll be there. People think we just scapegoated them. No, we tried to build a team around the pair of them. Where did we finish? 12th. Fucking 12th place. Trying to build a team around Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. So you guys can try. You guys.
But these men are always crying, yeah, but Chelsea's been in the mud. Chelsea's been rubbish. That's the justification.
Why?
Fan base.
People thought I have a Havertz agenda because I rage about him every week. That guy single-handedly held my football club back. Single-handedly. Graham Potter wants him to be his pet project, and the guy missed chances for fun while we let Aubameyang rot on the bench for no reason. Oh, we need a goal scorer, but we can't play Aubameyang because we put a bonus appearance fee into his contract, and we don't want to give him the bonus that we originally gave him in the written contract. You geniuses. Brilliant decision. Then Thomas Tuchel, same energy. Let's play Havertz up front. That's brilliant. For fucking what? Missed big chances in all of those games for Tuchel, all of those games for Potter. Hold-up play was shit. Offside 3 to 4 fucking times a game. It was so frustrating, the amount of offside goals that he had. Only time he was clinical was when he was offside. Fucking aerial duels, ground duels, easiest player to ever mark. all he's good for is off the ball runs. That's all. And if you want someone that does that, fine, but you didn't have to pay 65 million for that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if you're paying top dollar, yeah, we're basically giving you the money back that you spent on him when he first come to the Prem. You don't need to bed a top player in when you're spending that kind of money, bro. You know what I mean? That's already deep down. You're already saying he ain't all that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna rate a player, yeah, just because we spent top dollar in it and Arteta wanted him in. Arteta wanted Lokonga, that's failed. Wanted Fabio Vieira, that's failed. Cedric, that's failed. Tomiyasu, that's failed. Trusty, the American, he was on loan at flipping Birmingham City. We had Marquinhos. He bought in Marquinhos as well. He was on loan at Norwich. Signed Nketiah to the number 14, 100k a week. Has that worked out? If it worked out, we should have won the league then. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like this bear, but you know, this fan base here, they always come out with the same bucaria, bro. This is why I have enough of it, bro. It's always the same shit, bro. And when it all comes falling down, nobody expected us to be here. We can't compete with Chelsea. We can't compete with oil money. Well, we was competing last season. And I didn't see no oligarch buy us last season.
And the maddest thing is, all those guys, like people who say that just don't understand football, because all of those owners, all of them can only put a certain amount into a transfer fund every season, and the rest is based on what they earn. So no, there's a cutoff point. There's a clear cutoff point. Static says it perfectly. Money completely wasted on a player you didn't need, and this is the craziest part, because if you didn't sign him, I'd think you guys could actually contend for the title and push for City. I'll be talking about how City might be complacent after winning a treble and finally win the Champions League. But here you go. You drop this Rubik's Cube into your starting 11 for literally no reason, and he's not going to fit. And that's going to be the difference. It's going to be the complete difference for you guys. He'll be playing with 10 men every game.
Bro, it's absolute facts, bro. And this is why, yeah, I don't care. I'm going to call these filhos da puta out all the time, bro. These maricas da merda, I'm telling you right now, I'm clipping them up every week. Every week when they're coming with KPIs, these thinkers are coming out, oh, you know what? You can't get microwave football. Microwave football. How's it microwave? Does it take your microwave 19 years to heat up your food? I've been waiting 19 years for this club to flip and fix up.
Microwave.
I was 12 years old. What year is that in school? I don't even remember, bro.
12 years old, though. Year 8.
Year 8.
You're 7, year 8. You're 7 to year 8.
I'm 30 now, and these filhos da puta are telling me don't be toxic and negative. Bro, get the hell out of here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen your team, yeah, lift what, 4 European Cups? 4.
Last decade.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm down, bro. I'm laughing.
And you know how many processes we've had? The Conte process, the Sarri process, the Mourinho process part 2, the fucking Tuchel process, the Potter one. Still just kept winning. Like, again, that's not really sustainable long term, and I do think football's changed in that regard, but there's a middle point. And the middle point is give managers time. If they fail for one season, fair enough, you could give them a second season, but you can't keep backing long-term failure, long-term lack of success. At the end of it, it's about winning trophies. You got to win trophies. That's the only thing that matters in football. I get point progression and everything. Top 4 gets you a lot more money and all of that shit, but that should be the bare minimum, because you should be aiming to compete for trophies. And if you're aiming to compete for trophies, you ain't thinking of top 4. Should already be there. That's why it's not even been a requirement for Chelsea. We talk about getting into the top 4 every season, only because at Chelsea, we're used to it. That should be the standard. The bare minimum for an acceptable season is top 4. You don't get top 4 even if you win the FA Cup or shit. No, didn't contend for the league title. So what are we doing? Just won a nice little domestic cup. Fair enough. We got a good trophy out of that. We'll take it. But it's about contending. It's about contending. It's about winning. It's about both. You have to meet in the middle on both of it.
Facts, bro. But apparently, Tottenham don't win anything. But, it doesn't matter because we hit the KPIs. It doesn't matter if we win anything. It's all about KPIs. Let's just get
that comparison you guys do with Tottenham as well really holds you back.
I'm telling you.
I remember growing up, I never even took Tottenham as a serious derby. I took Arsenal as it. Tottenham, we beat every week and they don't win anything. So it's like, why do I care about Tottenham away or home? Give me Arsenal when you guys were serious and you guys were actually contending for stuff.
Bro, when we was going up against Fergie, yeah, and it was Wenger against Fergie, nobody accepted coming second. If we lost to Old Trafford, it was a calamity. Yeah, if we won at Old Trafford, we already knew, right, we're on. Yeah, and that's Fergie, bro. Whether you want to argue it, it's roughly the same difference. Pep Pep's dominance, Fergie's dominance. And we still didn't accept coming second. It was always win. And if you didn't win, we're fuming, go out next season and win. But all of a sudden, no, we can't compete with Pep. How did we compete with Fergie then? How did we do it? Because he was outspending us at times. How did we compete? Because the standards were up there. But listen, I'm clipping up Lewis. I'm clipping up all of these Filhos da puta, and I'm clipping them out. I'm putting their faces on the thumbnails. All these Filhos da puta are going to get it. Everyone, no one is safe, bro. You see all this crap? Look, you're going to see exactly what I'm saying, yeah? I'm holding these lot. No moving the bar. Because when we bottled top 4 to Tottenham, it was, oh no, before 10 games to go, we're the favourite to get top 4. When we bottled it, oh, Arteta needs more of his players. Last season, just be happy, Northside. Stop moaning. We're top of the, we had a 10-10 January transfer window. We bottled the league. Oh, no, but we had a light squad. So why are you lot gassing it up in January then? Why are you lot twerking, shaking your bum, saying Jorginho and Trossard is enough? It weren't enough. Clearly it wasn't because we had a light squad. But listen, I'm clipping them all up. Look at this Filho da puta coming up here. Look at this one here.
For sure. For me, that's the main man. I mean, it depends on the game, but he's the main man for sure. For me.
What do you think Arsenal can do this season?
This season, yeah, we were second last season, so we had 3 players, so we can win. Yeah, why not? For me, we can win trophy. It's hard, but we can be in second. I mean, in the Champions League, like quarterfinals.
Wait, man just said we can win trophies, and then he's like, no, we can be in the quarterfinals. I swear that's the furthest that Arsene Wenger gets us. So why did we move from Wenger? He got us to one final, and then we kept getting slapped up in the quarterfinals, Bayern Munich, everything. How can in one breath you say, no, we got 3 signings, we can definitely win the league, then to, no, I'll take quarterfinals. These man, yeah, chat the most crap. And you know what it is? To protect themselves. When it all bottles, yeah, when it all comes crashing down, oh, no, sorry, no, we should be happy. We're back in the Champions League. Just be happy. It's the first year back. This is why I get vexed, bro.
He should have just left it at thinking they could win the league, because I would demand that after being 5 points off. This is the problem. Like, people always just talk themselves into too deep of a hole and they just keep digging. Stop digging. Like, you can have a point somewhere and just leave it there. Be like, I think Arsenal can win the league. Fair enough. 5 point gap. You've spent the amount that you spent. You should be thinking that. I still think you got that big Rubik's Cube problem you lot got to solve. But if it weren't for that, I'd be thinking you lot had a good window. So, like, keep the expectations up, in my opinion. Keep pressing on them. Because if they don't win it, I don't want excuses.
No,
just need straight reality. And the straight reality is that you just have a manager that ain't good enough for it. That has to change.
You know what? You know when you see teams going up against other teams, yeah, that they're inferior. Simeone was the difference for Atleti. The trophies that he won at Atleti, he didn't have the money that Barca had, that Real Madrid had. He was the difference. He made up that difference tactically. Jose Mourinho winning the Champions League with Porto. Yes, they had a great team, but he was the difference. Yeah, prime Arsene Wenger at times. He was the difference. Making the right substitutions. Making sure he plays players that are in form, playing them at the right time, managing the game. These are all things that I don't see within this manager, bro. I do not see it. The crunch end of the season, he makes the wrong changes. He doesn't do his substitutions. We used to get on to Arsene Wenger making changes at 60 minutes. Bro, this guy is going wrong, yeah? Half-time, it's illegal for this Filho da puta to make a change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Saka's burnt out. Legs are finished, bro. Ankles are finished, bro. Man looking like he's on the pitch with crutches. Nah, stay on. We can't sub you off. All these kind of things, yeah, when it gets to the crunch. And I always tell Arsenal fans, Liverpool have the same model that we have. Their difference in being able to push on is Klopp has been exceptional. Yes, they got the players. But even if this manager gets the players that are needed, he has a manager. Klopp
has extra time too, because he's won it all. So it's like, cool, you know what, you had a shit season, but I can actually look back on it and say, you know what, you did something. Maybe it's just the end of this phase and you need to make a new phase. But you've shown what you can do. Arteta has not. If you guys go to second and you go backwards, I'm not going to sit here and think, you know what, give Arteta time, he might make another team. It's like, no, you had your chance to win the league and you fucked it. And now the team's gone backwards. Well, what are you doing? Leave.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, this light bench was built on him. He bought Lokonga. He bought Fabio Vieira. He re-signed dead ballers that have not been good enough, like Holding, like Nketiah. So that's your decision. At the end of the day, next season, there is no excuse, bro. No excuse. Emery didn't get this much backing, and this guy's actually been someone that's won multiple times in Europe at least. My club ain't got no history in Europe. My club ain't a big club in Europe. When it comes to Europe, we're not a big club. We ain't won nothing. Cup winners' cup. That's it. A cup that's discontinued. We're not big boys in Europe. That's the facts. It's not feelings, it's the facts.
I'm glad you didn't say Interfairs Cup as well, because some Arsenal fans try and run that. But, oh, we won too. No, that's a preseason friendly. Stop it. That was. If you look at the reasoning behind that competition, it's Tim Pot as fuck. Let's not even do it.
They're probably the same ones that said, "Now I won the double. You won the Community Shield as well."
I remember that one. Same Arsenal fans try and say they've won like 21 more trophies than us because they include Community Shields in the debate. Like, bro, our club has never taken the Community Shield serious. If you look at our record, it's fucking pathetic. We just get slapped by United or slapped by City, or we lose to Arsenal on penalties. And it's like, well, whatever. Just glad football's back. I don't care about some dinner plate. That shit never made it. I never cared about that trophy. Never once. Actually, yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. What's this one?
Look at the chest. Look at the chest.
250, I don't know. The number keeps going up every day. Yeah? I thought why do you think you're going to striker? Because I just believe. I say that about no striker. I say that because I know you, man, yeah? You, man, can't wait to wave that dirty big Arsenal flag. You know when it's got anything happens? Yeah, you don't wave that flag. Listen, you saw it wave when Nketiah scored the winner against you as well, innit? It looks like the last season. Huh? The pressure's on. Arsenal fans just wanted to see good football. That's what I was praying for. Now, expectation.
Let me say something to you. We will finish above you.
No, we will finish above you, right? We'll finish above you, definitely.
We're going to finish above you, right?
I don't think so.
You are still
going to be stressed.
You're going to be stressed.
Absolutely not.
You're going to be stressed more than Maguire.
Why are we talking about who's got the bigger piece or not? Why are we not talking who's going to win trophies? Isn't that not what it's about?
I will say both of them, United and Arsenal, after the amount of money they both spent, should be going for the title, the progression that they've had too.
Fact.
For me, as soon as the team has experience enough to compete for top four, I'm looking up at the title as well. It's just 12th to 1st. You could do that when you had the same players that won the league before. We don't have that no more. So it's like I have to temper my expectations, sadly, until we can actually have a serious side. But once we get to that point, I'm going straight back for the league title. I'm not looking for this whole top four BS. Last the season for me. And it's only because we wanted to run this whole mountain Havertz can carry the club train. So great. Now we're a year back. But for you guys and United, you both should be looking at City and thinking we need to go for the title. Not above each other. That's a little rivalry shit. Fine. I'll look at that at the end of the season. Start the season for me, top of the league. I'll be above all of you. So we don't have to debate.
That's what bro, this is what I'm talking. How the mighty have fallen. We used to be contending for the league to now, but we finish above you. We finished above them last season. Who had the better season? I'd say United. They won a trophy. That's what's going to be in the history books, not who finished second. And if these men want to twerk for finishing second, they weren't twerking for, keep Arsene Wenger for another 10 years because he finished second against Leicester. No one cares about that. And if we're going to overwrite this whole, who's finishing above? Well, there was a season where Ole comes second. Does that make him a world-class manager? If we're just going to go off league positions, yeah, there was a season where Poch finished second with Tottenham, got them to a Champions League final. Yeah. Do we rate those kind of managers? No, Arsenal fans don't rate those kind of managers because they're nearly men. But the goalpost is moved when it's us. Oh no, but we applied the pressure. No, we didn't. A couple of games to go. Man City walked the league. When we were 8 points clear. This club is finished.
That's the problem. Finished. I hear what you're saying. I'm saying top four, and I want the domestic cups. We're not going to do the whole Arteta thing of playing B teams and C teams in the cup. We're not in the Champions League. You treat the domestic cups like they are the Champions League, and you bring one of them home. The only excuse is if you buck City, because we got them away 3rd round both times last season. Like, whatever. Can't do anything. It is what it is. But for you guys, no, you should be going for the title. You were contending for it last season. You should not be looking at top four. We finished 12th. I'm looking at top 4 because I think it's just straight unrealistic to say we're going to go for the title. Like, let's be real about it. Top 4 makes sense. If we can get top 4 next season, I want the league. I don't want top 4 again. Fuck that. This is only because of where we're at. If Arsenal were 8th, I'd say fair enough, go for top 4. You aren't 8th anymore. You're 2nd. You got to look different.
Robbie on AFTV said he'd be happy with top 4. If we get 4th, he'll be happy.
No, really?
Bro,
No,
this is why. This is why I get vexed, bro. This is the crap of my fan base, bro. This is the crap. And you know what? This is why I'm clicking.
That's not a thing where, like, more context than it actually makes sense. You actually just say top 4 he'd be happy with.
He'd be happy with top 4. How's that progress? If I'm supposed to, if fans like me get bashed that we're toxic and negative, surely each progress or process, yeah, which is process 5 or 4, whatever. As you're moving up in numbers, you're expecting improvements, right? As managers getting the backing from the owners. We used to complain about the owners. He's getting the money. 700 mil backing. I can't get onto the owners for that. They're giving you the money. Now you need to deliver. How can you say it's a progress, it's a process, but then you finishing 2nd or below next season is not progress. It's stagnation. And we had stagnation under Arsene Wenger for 10 years. And what happened?
The only acceptable way that Arteta could not win the league is either by winning the Champions League, which I don't see, or he'd have to lose it on goal difference or some shit. And it would just have to be straight bad luck or just one dodgy result. That's it. Anything else, you need a new manager. You need a new manager because this guy cannot be taking you 5 years on his BS process, all this shit, and you don't contend consistently for the title until the end once, and you don't win the Champions League. You don't even make a final. Even a UCL final is like, fair enough. Fair enough. At least you managed to get to the fucking final. First time you guys done that in nearly 20 years.
Lewis, as we continue, as this fan base as a whole, continues to be happy with failure, we've missed out on managers like Mancini. We've missed out on Klopp, when we kept Arsene Wenger for too long. We missed out on managers like Ancelotti. Oh no, what do you want Ancelotti for? He went to Everton. But then when I
remember Mourinho. They're like, we don't want Mourinho. He's everything that Arsenal's against. What? Trophies. Like, what are you doing? You think Mourinho would give a shit about his Arsenal hate if they offered him a contract? No, he'd suck it up and be shameless and probably get you a couple more trophies in the process. You guys aren't Tottenham. You guys are better run than Tottenham. So you would win trophies with him. He's like, no, we don't want him. He's been against us for years. Fuck that. Jose for you is different. You just haven't felt it yet.
Who cares, bro? At the end of the day, I just ask fans like this. If Arsenal get taken over by oil money, since they love bitching about oil money, would you stop supporting Arsenal? If Arsenal got Conte or Simeone, which, he plays negative football. If he came to Arsenal, would you stop being a supporter? If he wins us the treble playing toxic football, would you not celebrate that? Of course you would. So you don't care about it that much. Ultimately, when you win the trophy, you couldn't give a crap. And it's mad, bro. When I bring up Simeone, we don't want Simeone. Well, you lot keep crying about oil money. Well, same difference for Atleti. They can't compete financially with Real Madrid and Barca. But Simeone's been able to compete. Yes, he's not dominated, but he's won. So what's the difference?
That's who your next manager has to be. It has to be a winner. Straight winner. You can't have any more project managers if this fails. You need to get someone that can get you trophies right now. Because if it's another project, not sure how many of those players are going to sit here and wait for a project. Some of these players want to win trophies too.
Do you remember when Fabregas left? Left to win trophies. You remember when Nasri left? Left to win trophies. Adebayor? Left to win trophies. Van Persie? Left to win trophies. Yeah? And I always say to Arsenal fans, if we were run the same way in this low standard with these filhos da putas of fans, maricas da merda, if this was back in the day, would Sol Campbell really have traded Tottenham for Arsenal? He came to Arsenal because it was an upgrade and we're winning. Yeah? The reason that we don't try to take away Harry Kane don't even look at it as a step up. What's the difference? We ain't winning anything. So at the end of the day, the reason we got the Sol Campbell and we rub it in their face is because we was winners. We were winning major honours. But at the end of the day, bro, like for me, it's crazy. That's how.
That's why we rub Fabregas with you guys, but you don't rub Aubameyang. So some won with us, some didn't. Some were where we were winners, some were not. It's the same thing why we're not rubbing you with the Havertz one. Like we're laughing with that one. I still don't know how we've got away with that. It's fucking mind-boggling, but cool. I haven't hated a player more in my life, and he's gone. Thank the Lord. But that's going to be the one thing that costs you the title. I've been saying, man. I don't know how you solve that problem.
I think that's one of many, bro. We still need a lot of players in a lot of different positions. But this fan base, they were shaking their bum.
Starting 11 would be brilliant without him. One thing I keep saying to Arsenal fans, you take Havertz out that team, I'm worried about Arsenal. You put him in that starting 11, I ain't taking it that serious. It's a good team and everything, but it's not the same as a City. It's a team where now I think, okay, there's holes there. We can try and like actually do something against these lot.
But apparently, this fan base is more concerned, instead of asking for a world-class finisher, a world-class right winger that can rotate with Saka because he burns at the end of the season, another world-class deep line midfielder, a world-class right back. Nah, this is what they're concerned with. Bitching and moaning about tackles.
Back to the Barcelona one. If Xavi's embarrassed about the way they play, he should be embarrassed with the tackles.
That's what I'm saying. That I think some of those tackles are flying in because you've got players like Trossard, embarrassing players.
That's not good enough.
I know it's not good.
God forbid.
All right, calm down. It's not 3 years. No one got injured.
No, but that's
relax, man.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We are lucky because those challenges are listen, they have to be, those ones that can be knockers as a weak team. Xavi's embarrassed for enough, but I think Xavi should come out and say that his players are out of order because that's really good. Because
no manager's going to come out.
And also, to me,
have you ever heard a manager come out and say their players are out of order for tackles?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
What game is that? Come on, man. Just be getting real for a minute.
But the thing is,
started already. The season ain't even started.
so then, if I started, but the thing is,
this is the problem. The reason I clipped this up here, the excuses already being embedded into this club. Once again, last season, VAR's against us, referees against us. We lost to Man United. This is a preseason game. He's talking about a preseason game where we beat Barcelona. He's still moaning about referees not protecting our players. We lose against Man United. He comes out with the same nonsense. Oh, this is why we're not going to win the league because the referees are protecting Man United. The referee's not even a Premier League referee. And this guy's already bitching. But it's the copium. Referees are against us. Pundits are against us. We don't get enough credit. VAR's against us. No one wants to see us win. We can't do this. We can't do that. Oil money. We can't compete with City. Bro, this is why I'm sick of it, bro. Everyone that's coming out here, coming out with the same crap. Oh, we can win the league. Cool. Keep the same standard end of the season. Don't go anywhere. I'm not having it, bro. But this fan base always look for an excuse. Bro, at the end of the day, Ty's old enough to see the Invincibles. Did you see the tackles from the Invincibles? I don't know if he was old enough to remember that. Bro, Vieira was dirty. I saw him out on
No, but I remember what football was like back in the day.
Do you get me?
A lot more rougher.
I don't get that. We were doing dirty tackles, bro.
Yeah, I remember we used to, even back in the day, like John Terry, Carvalho, these men were rough as fuck. Carvalho was a little shithouse back in the day. We had players like that. Everyone had players like that, and you got away with a lot more. So, don't get, but yeah. So I don't really expect any different. I won't lie.
Listen, let's quickly get on to Chelsea, yeah? What's going on with you lot? What do you expect in terms of players coming in, players still yet to leave? What do you expect for Chelsea?
I expect Caicedo will still get done. I know people are panicking over how long it's taking, but it's not our fault Brighton are being hard to negotiate with. I believe it will still get done because no one else has come in for him. Everyone's had 2 months to try and hijack this deal. Nobody's done it. We're getting Robert Sanchez in from Brighton, which I don't really understand, but the scouts have done really well with their transfers and their incomings, and everybody's looked impressive. I've been saying it's the veterans and the players that were still here, other than Thiago Silva, that have looked poor in pre-season. All of the new signings have looked brilliant so far. So if they believe that Robert Sanchez is the goalkeeper for them, and also they have his goalkeeping coach, And apparently him losing his goalkeeping coach was a big reason for his drop in form. And he was one of the best goalkeepers in the league before that. So there's a plan and I see it. So go for it. Like, I'll trust you. You've done enough over the last 8 months to warrant that trust. Fine. If it's not Kepa, I'll give it a chance because I know what I'm getting with him. Other than that, we get him in. I think Kudus is going to come in as attacking mid-depth or a right winger. We get all of that sorted. And let's say Jackson and Mudryk and not Madueke, probably more Maatsen on the right-hand side for now. If they continue their form with Nkunku as well, I don't know what to expect with Chelsea this season. I'm not going to say title race because I think that's just straight unrealistic for right now. But if things click in the right position and things click to the right effect for us, 1 game a week is going to be such a dangerous weapon for us because we're going to be playing at such a good tempo. We're going to have barely any injuries. I'm excited. I'm very excited because we could do a lot better than I expect. Could also be a little bit worse, but with the way things are going, like I have no reason to be worried going into this season. And it's different to what I thought last season. Last season, even before Tuchel got sacked, I was saying we aren't making top 4. We've got a shite midfield, a shite attack. We've lost 2 of our best defenders on a free. And we've replaced them with Fofana, who's respectfully injury prone, and Koulibaly, who we don't really know what to expect of him. This time, everything looks fresh. Everything looks fresh. That must be bullshit about the Vlahovic swap deal. Don't even. That better be bullshit. No way. Yo, Jackson's had such a good preseason. I'm researching that. No, I don't believe that. Oh, fuck, it's true.
Would you not be happy with Vlahovic?
I mean, like, I wouldn't be against it, but like Jackson's been so good. Why? Doesn't make fine. Like, I'm not moved by it though. I'm really not. If it works, I guess we'll give it to the scouts, but this doesn't make sense. The whole idea was to give Jackson preseason to see what he's got. He's looked fucking unbelievable. I haven't found a weakness yet in his game. Why? Why would we do this and then put him to second place on the bench? I don't get it, but
I mean, there was rumours that you're looking at Balogun, and I'd like him to stay at Arsenal as 3rd choice and get rid of Nketiah. I think Nketiah's a bum. Like that guy.
I don't think that's serious though. I don't think we're gonna come in for him. Like, I've seen those rumours, but they only came in for a day or 2 and then they disappeared. Didn't really seem that
you would like. If you could decide right now, who are the players, who's the missing link realistically that you lot can get that you'd be happy with?
What was that?
Who are the players that you would be happy with bringing into Chelsea?
Honestly, get me Kudus, Caicedo. Any goalkeeper, it can be Sanchez, but I think there's better options out there. And I'm fine. I don't really think we need that.
Why are you not going for Raya? We're linked to Raya. Why would you not take him?
We were linked with him,
yeah,
and we just stopped for some reason. I don't know. But we were linked with him. I don't know. Maybe we just lost interest or focused more on Sanchez. But I think he's like 2nd in our list, actually. It would make more sense that way. We're looking at Premier League goalkeepers. Makes sense. Raya would be 2nd, but Ben Roberts' relationship with Sanchez probably pushes him up to 1st.
Do you not need a 20 to 30 goal striker?
Honestly, with the way the thing about Jackson is this guy makes everybody around him better. As soon as he goes onto the pitch, the whole squad, the whole tempo, the way we play, everything improves. I don't know if I'm going to get that with Vlahovic. And I've been so impressed with Jackson, I don't want to find out yet. Like, why would I? What does that say to him after having a preseason this good? You just bring in another striker. Give him 4 months. I thought the whole plan was give him 4 months. If it doesn't work, bring in Tony because he's off the ban then. It make perfect sense. Now it's like, I don't get. Maybe this is just something.
You keep him hungry though, innit? If you bring a world-class striker, like you guys don't care about players, innit? Like that. Like you lot are about the club. And that's one thing I like about Chelsea fans. It's about the betterment of Chelsea. Fight for your place. You can still get games in the cups. It's not like he's going to be sitting bench all the time. And he can fight for his place.
I don't know if that's the case. The more I look at this, I just think this is being done because we just can't get Lukaku off our fucking books. It's pissing us off, and this is the easiest way to do it. Juve can't buy him without selling Vlahovic, so it's like, Fine. No one wants Vlahovic. I guess we'll take him. But nobody wants Vlahovic. Bit of a red flag. Like, I would rather just stick with... I've seen something that works for my team. Why are we changing it? Why are we changing it?
But do you not want options, though? Like, it's always good to have options. What if it don't work? You know what I mean? Or what if you need... You know, there's games where you need different styles of...
But there's not going to be an option with one game a week now. It's just going to be Vlahovic starts. So, I don't know. Maybe if it's like there's no money attached in it, but there's going to be money attached in it. So there's going to be an emphasis on him having to start. So I don't get it. I don't get it.
But what if he gets injured? I mean, where are you playing in Nkunku? He's more false nine, no?
Nkunku would probably be playing behind him anyway. Because the left's going to be Mudryk. The right's probably going to be Kudus or Madueke. So yeah, that fucks with the whole cohesion of what we're doing. I don't get it. That's
what about Sterling?
Fucking stupid. Sterling. I forgot that guy even exists. He's been one of the worst players in preseason. He's got like a very thin line with me this season. If he don't start balling out immediately, bench him and get rid of him at the end of the season. Because for one of the veterans, I can't have literally everybody looking better than you at preseason. When you're saying that you're meant to be more fit and everything, I'm not listening to it.
Would you give him just one more season, or are you ready to get rid of him?
I'd give him another season. I always say give players one season unless they're exceptionally shit. But yeah, give him a second season. But when the second season comes, I'm not patient. I want results. I want good performances. Otherwise, bench him, get rid. Because like 2 years of you playing like crap, that's just holding my team back.
What do you think about Caicedo? Do you think you lot will get that over the line? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be fuming. I want Arteta sacked. I want Edu sacked. Vinay sacked. If you not get Caicedo, I'm sorry. I'm not happy, bro. I'm not happy.
We're definitely getting him. Like I feel near assured that we're going to get him because we've been in this deal for so long. Like, it makes total sense.
What? How much do they want? I swear, like something like 70 million got rejected. Something like that. 70, 80
They want
million.
about what was it? They want about 100 million, but I want Chelsea to at least try and get to 90. If not, I'd expect there to be a good plan B. I'd expect there to be a good plan B for us. If not, then that's very naive from us. But I wouldn't expect that with the way that we've handled this window. So this one is just patience. It's just taken a lot longer than we've expected. It's not ideal because now he's not had a pre-season with us. But if he gets in the door, nobody's going to complain about the transfer, in my opinion.
How much do you think will get it over the line?
How much? Hopefully 90 does it, or like 85 plus 5 package deal. Hopefully something like that works.
And you'd want him to be a starter straight away?
Yes. Him and Enzo in the pivot with Nkunku, that midfield is dangerous.
Yo, that's
complements each other so well. Yeah. And that's another step forward to the team being perfect. You get me Kudus as well. And if Jackson starts firing, that's the team that could do bits. Vlahovic, though, I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Have you seen this statue of Arsene Wenger? The new statue that's come out. They've put a new statue outside the stadium.
No, I haven't seen that.
Holding the Premier League.
Actually. Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Sorry, yeah? Northside, are you happy with Arsene Wenger? Let's move on. I'm sick and tired of hearing Invincibles. I really couldn't care less. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm still annoyed that this guy dragged us through the mud and told us that we couldn't compete. And this is the same mentality from these filhos da puta that are still there talking the same pucaria, justifying not winning anything and not pushing my club forward. A lot of that mentality came from the last 10 years of Arsene Wenger. So, yes, I'm appreciative of the first 10 years. The second 10 years, you should have been sacked. And to be honest, at the end of the day, yes, he is a club legend, but ultimately, I want to move away from all of that. That whole mentality of top four is a cup, better than a cup, all of that top four trophy, all of that like loser mentality, we can't compete with City, all that nonsense, bro. That is what reminds me when I see Arsene Wenger, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He gave me the best years of my life, and he also gave me the worst years of my life when I couldn't even go to the pub. Yeah, the fact that the last time I saw Lewis at the barbecue, I can't even hold chest. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy was part of a lot of crap that went on with my club, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest heartbreaks, bro. Getting slapped up to Man United. What was it? 8-2? Getting slapped up to Bayern Munich. I don't forget this, bro. I don't forget this. Why this guy was earning the most in wages out of any other manager in world football. Man ain't gonna forget about that. I'm sorry, it cuts deep, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? My whole adult life, footballing wise, the majority of it, Arsene Wenger's been the curse, bro. As a child, he was great. As an adult, but this guy, bro, listen, I don't care about the statue, innit? You know what I'm saying? Arteta this season, I'm focused on Arteta. Arteta this season, I want Arteta sacked right now. I can't lie to you, bro. I feel like he's had enough. He ain't the guy. There's Simeone managers out there that are available to go and get. Just go get them, man, there. You know what I mean? That's done there. That's been there, done that, bro. I don't need another season with Arteta, bro. For me, we ain't winning anything. Where do you think Arsenal are going to finish next season?
Second or third. Depends on Liverpool. Depends on United. Maybe us, but I wouldn't really push that this early. But yeah, second or third for me. I think you guys stay around the same area, but you don't really make too much progress. Or imagine you finish on less points. That's what I think you guys should focus on as well. Real progression is points, not just positions. Points shows how dominant you've been in the season. That's why I always said Chelsea was the best Premier League team of all time until the Centurions arrived. Because to me, it's about dominating. And dominating is points, not league position. You can win the league on like 85 points. You could win on 100 points. But if you won on 100 points, you clearly dominated your league more. So you're more dominant. So, yeah, I think you guys finish second or third. Depends on what you lot do in the other competitions. But in the league, I see City winning it still.
Bro, for me, that's a sackable offence. Anything less than the league title next season is a sackable offence. Either league title or Champions League. Anything less, he's had enough. It's time to go. You, man, when you lot gave Lampard money, yeah? Was there not expectations? He didn't reach the expectation, sacked. Ole, the same thing. Given money, a lot of money backing from the club. Expectations went higher. Didn't reach it. Sacked. Why is football reinvented for this manager? Arteta's done nothing, bro. Nothing. Bro, I'd sack him right now, bro.
I hear it, man. Like, for me, the thing with Lampard and even Graham Potter was like, there's periods where you just can't accept. And you had that period as well, but you stuck with him. The one where he had you guys near the relegation zone. When Potter was playing like a relegation threatened team, he got sacked. Even though we were going to give him 5 years and all the time in the world. Because no, you're going to get our team fucking relegated. What are you doing? Lampard was just... Our title race was a car crash from like November, December, all the way to January, just because he was making stupid decisions with nearly every single lineup. Midfield, the one thing he was meant to be good at was everybody was dropping. Everybody except Mount was a bag of crap. He got sacked. The thing with Arteta, he got given enough time to build a team, and fair enough, he built a team, but not a team that's won anything. Hell, the team, he inherited a team and won a trophy and then built it, and it's not won anything. So that's where the question marks are coming from.
Now, I hear that. Listen, people, 80 people in the building. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. More importantly, like and subscribe to the Carefree Lewis G channel. You probably have, I mean, he's a huge channel, but if you've been living under a rock, make sure you like and subscribe, because at the end of the day, there's how many of you, 80 and you locked in right now, yeah? And you Filista Puta not hitting the like. I'm gonna have to give some African discipline up in here, because you mans, yeah, you're gonna need the slipper, bro. Like I used to get when I was younger. Like and subscribe. Lewis's channel is in the description of the video. Like and subscribe. Go show some love to my bro. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I know it's hard because I was there when they beat us in Baku. Bro, I swear down.
You went to Baku?
Nah, I was in the pub.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah? I was in the house. Bro, I don't give no money to this club, bro. Anytime you see me with an Arsenal anything, it was gifted to me. I don't. But fuck these bums, bro. I'm not on it. I was in the pub, yeah. I never, bro, for 10 years, I did not go to the pub to see Arsenal. Bro, I was done. I went to the pub, yeah. Bro, I swear down, I wanted to have a fight in the smoking area, bro. I went out in the smoking area. I just wanted to hit someone, bro. I just wanted to bang someone in their face, bro. I swear down, bro. These bums, bro. That was one of the biggest. I've gone through 8-2 against Man United. I've been piped by Bayern Munich, bro. I've seen collapses at this club. Baku, a man are asking me this question right now. Northside, is a cup double a sackable offense? I'm baffed the way you even trying to ask me that is baffling. The Carabao Cup, this club, the fan base say, oh, we don't want the Carabao Cup. That's a shit cup. And the FA Cup, you man didn't justify Arsene Wenger keeping his job after winning how many FA Cups? So that's my answer. The standard doesn't change because the managers changed. And if you're not going to give Arsene Wenger the leeway, well, as much as I don't think he's the greatest manager ever, he's a more of a club legend than flipping this manager. So the standard don't change for me. I grew up, I ain't even got it right now. I grew up seeing the Invincibles. I grew up seeing cup doubles. You know what I'm saying? That is what I grew up on. I did not grow up on twerking for top four. I don't care what Sky Sports want to roll you. I remember back in the day, yeah, when you watch Match of the Day. Lewis, you must remember this. When it's a beautiful day. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Bro, them days will no talk about top four. No one give a shit.
All about the tile. All about the tile. The top four was only because there was 4 contenders. That was it. They just happened to all be in the Champions League together.
Touch me, take me to the awful place, bro. That means I don't even listen to that type of music. When it used to come on flipping Match of the Day,
it's like FIFA tunes. You never listen to them, but like you listen to it, and it's a throwback.
Do you get me, bro? Like I'm sorry, bro. Me, Lee Gunner, Dan Potts, Premzy, Turkish. Bro, we're the minority, bro. We are the minority within this fan base, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dan Potts, yeah, big up Dan Potts. I was on his channel, bro. He clipped me up 1 minute, yeah, me saying, I want Arteta sacked right now, yeah. I said, if he doesn't win a major honor next season, I want him sacked. And to be honest, I want him sacked right now. End of the season, I said, disgrace, sack him. Bro, we went viral. 3 days, 200K views, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? On Twitter. Bro, these men are rattled. But then every time you talk about trophies, is yours gold? Is yours gold? Well, is that the standard or not? Because when I'm keeping that standard, you man are telling me I'm toxic. But every time you're talking to rivals, is yours gold? Fucking finish that puta, bro. I'm done with my club, bro.
Football fans will never admit their own hypocrisy, though. Never, ever. Yeah, True Blue Clay, I wasn't going to go live. Now I have to go live with this Flower Bitch news because this shit don't make sense. But, yeah. Great. My day's continuing. You know how ill I am as well. I can't be bothered for this shit, but this club don't rest. This club don't ever fucking rest.
Listen, don't be so depressed. Your club has completed football. My club, bro, is still loading, bro. My club is as good as my Wi-Fi, bro. Buffering all the time, bro. Every time it counts, buffering, bro. You know what I mean? You can't be too upset. You seen shit I ain't seen. I couldn't.
Oh, yeah. This is just like the energy levels are low. Like, honestly, I'd be on so much more energy if it weren't for that. Preseason has been fucking magical. And the thing is, we played Premier League opposition as well. So it's like, we played Wrexham, yeah, but not everyone else has been at Wrexham's level. We played Brighton, Newcastle, Villa. No, I think it was Villa. Yeah. No, Brentford. No, Fulham. That was it. Fulham. 3 teams that smoked us last season, by the way. We dominated every single game. I am already seeing progress. And that's something for me to go off. That's why I can feel excited for next season. It's just, I do not get this. But fine, whatever.
Lewis, last question. What is your expectations for your new manager? And would you expect phase 5, phase 6 from your manager? 5 years to win a major honor, 6 years to win a major honor. What's your thoughts?
It's not what Poch said. Poch said he's here to win. He came in with the same energy as Thomas Tuchel. He said something along the lines of there may be process and stuff, but I'm here to win trophies. Nothing, no bullshit about 5 years or long periods without winning trophies. I'm here to win. So that was the expectations I already had for you, but it's a good thing we're on the same page because I can't lie, with the Tottenham connection, I was a little bit iffy. But I have seen shit press conferences. I've had to listen to Graham Potter all season on his the boys gave everything and his that's life after we get robbed of 2 points because of VAR. or Lampard with his just confusing as hell lineups and just being happy to be back at Chelsea for 7 games. Poch in one interview, I can see the mentality. I know he's here to win. I know he's not here to fuck around or do any long shit. I know he's coming here to be serious. So we'll see what you do this season, but I'm ready. I'm ready and I have faith in this guy.
Standards, yeah? Standards. This is what I'm talking about. Big up to everyone in the chat. Lewis, love for jumping on, bro. Love for coming on. I really appreciate it. People, what time you going live, Lewis?
I'm going live in about 30, 45 minutes. I got to get all these points ready on this whole situation.
8:30, 8:40. I'm expecting you guys to be on this channel. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Carefree Lewis G. Go over there. Yeah. The way he says things in such a blunt way, it's cracked me up, bro.
My guy, love for having me on as well. We definitely need to do this more.
Nah, we need to cook, man. We need to cook. Wait till the season starts. We need to cook. Another, 12, 11 days. We're going to need to start cooking.
Next weekend. It's fucking mad.
Next weekend. It's mad. But listen, it is what it is, people. Make sure you like and subscribe to Lewis's channel. The link is in the title of the video. Big up Familia. And, yeah, get Arteta out, get Vino out, get Edu out.